Welcome to Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, home of the Athletics. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And pitching in this one for the A's, Luis Severino.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go now. Zach Neto digs in now. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. And there's a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. McNeil throws to first.
That's an out.
And an easy out to start the game.
Nolan Shanuel. Ball too high.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball two. Right through there for a strike. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike three. And now batting, Mike Trout. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hook one.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Ground ball right side.
Out.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for the Angels, Yusei Kikuchi.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Kurtz getting ready to hit. That one missed. Rip towards third. Tosses to first.
Out.
One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the catcher, Jay Langeliers.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Man at first. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Now this is through for a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Here comes the throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run scores.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Hard on the ground to first. Shanuel steps on the bag. Play is made, 2 out. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Low. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Top of the second. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Just missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, left field, Soderstrom. And there's one away.
That is fifth, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Hey! No.
Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes the 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man at first. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Yeah.
Soler over at first with one away. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
High.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And
Ball.
downstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. Third out. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Jeff McNeil.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1.
Hi.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one at 95, missed up top, and the count is filled up. That's a good
That's a
at-bat
ball.
right there.
Take your
He was
base.
down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runner on at first with one gone. Max Muncy up next for the A's. This
No,
is
that's
again
down.
5 in a row. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on.
Moore quickly to second for one. On to first,
He's
double
out.
play. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. Back to work, Luis Severino. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
McNeil gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
Right through there for a strike. Out to short, Wilson. Throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The first baseman,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the center fielder, Denzel Clark. That misses the zone. Ball one. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
First baseman, Nick. Third.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He rides.
Right side. On to first.
That's an out.
And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch,
that's a ball.
just misses.
Too low.
And a swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Start of the fourth, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. And Luis Severino continues.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is fouled back.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Hard hit left side. Over to first.
Out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Struck him out without a swing. That K is his third of the game. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The Athletic, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one almost hit him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. cut on and miss, struck him out. 1 out in the bottom of the
Now
fourth.
batting, the designated hitter, Brett Rooker.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one ripped to left. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
No,
Backdoor
that's a
breaking
ball.
ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The shortstop takes the ball. And the slider just misses. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball there. Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
2-on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slider misses outside. And there's a ball. Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
You know, these Angels being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Backed off the plate that time. And he can't make the play. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Oh, Hoppy.
Inside.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and they get it.
He's out.
The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Clark. And that is that.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman, Matt Muncy.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ha!
The 0-1. And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
No, that's a ball.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one in the dirt and gets away. In there safely.
In there.
And now a man into scoring position. Outside low. And that's ball 3. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Jay Langeliers.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, number 4, Christian Moore.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Oi!
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit in the air, left field. Soderstrom should have this one. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yep.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch
Just
well
foul.
up until this point.
Goes down looking.
The Athletics, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
You know,
Ball.
these A's looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a
Ball
lot of
2.
squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 1-0.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
On the ground to third. Fires to second for 1 and 2.
Out.
What a play.
The batter, number 5, Gustav Jacob Wilson.
Just missed. That
That's
misses
up.
the
Ball
zone,
2.
and it's 2-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a
Ball
strike,
3.
but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Draws the
Ball
walk
4.
there.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Leading off for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that's down and away. Severino with another strikeout.
Now back to center field, Joe Oakland.
That's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Jackknifes out of the way. And that one hit to first.
Ball.
And that's just foul. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Ball inside. Yeah.
Just missed. Left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first and hustling for second.
Now batting, left fielder Jorge Soler.
So a new pitcher
Now
on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter
number
Jr.
56.
And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Clark has a beat on it. And that is that. Righty reliever out of the pen, Robert Stevenson.
Leading up for the A's, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Outside.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
High.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And the 0-2. That's down and in. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler. Shoulder shrug.
And that is out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial miss.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 4, Christian Moore.
Down low. Ahoy.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That
Ball.
one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that
Ball
one
3.
missing low. Ground ball up the middle. Wilson slings to first.
That's an out.
So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The batter, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
No.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And that one hammered. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Ball.
One
That's
low.
down.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Swing and a slow roller. McNeil. And that's the 3rd
He's out.
The Athletic, the designated hitter, Brett Rooker.
That's
So
a strike.
important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with
Ball.
multiple
No, that's
hits.
This one in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Hee-haw!
The Halos up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike. Outside
Ball.
low, ball 1. This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, second baseman Jeff Martinez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
That's
Inside.
a really good take.
Wilson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And here's a 3-2. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Tried to check his
What do
swing.
you got?
Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And
Ball
that
1.
Cutting but missing down low. And
That's
that
down.
misses. And a count now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Sliced hard but foul. The 2-2 now. Fastball is
Outside, ball.
outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a
Ball
pitch to
4,
hit.
first
You just
base.
better not miss it. Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
That's
No.
off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. In there at the knees, and the count 1-2. And
That's
that
a
one
ball.
cutting but missing down low. Got him swinging for the K.
The center fielder, number 1.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Kirby Yates.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
So the tying run at second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now on the bump, Brady Basso.
Brady Basso. A defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing second base, number 26, Carlos Cortez. Leading off for the Angels, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Basso, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Way high with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, almost got him. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
No, off the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second. Swing and a pop-up. Wilson moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
And that drops in for a strike.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman, Nick Kerr.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to 3rd. Nope, he held back. That one fouled off. One now. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Ball.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's
Got
a
him.
great
That's an out.
play.
Now batting, the catcher, Jay Langolier.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. A little
Ball.
bit low.
Down
His
low.
understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The Angels trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. To the right side. Slides for the stop. Got him. Nice
You're out.
play.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That
Ball.
one misses. And now 3-0.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone. Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1. They're down to their final strike. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.